Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another one. And tonight I want to do a video actually discussing Vapor Self and just the slack that we catch in general as being Pokemon YouTubers and how I genuinely feel bad for the shit that Vapor's kind of going through. Because I want to be real with you guys. First of all, I want to start this advice off with, well, yeah, let's start the video like this. Okay. Let's say Vapor tells you to buy Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETBs at $200. And let's say they print them like crazy and these drop to like $100. Let's say he was wrong for now. And everybody's like, oh, look at Vapor, he's so dumb, blah, 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 blah. Like, but meanwhile, he told you to buy, let's say, Paldean Fates at $100 what's the set? The fucking booster box that just went up a lot. Paldea Evolved. Let's say he told you to buy Paldea Evolved at like $100, and now it's $400. And he told you to buy Temporal Forces at like 140. I think he had a video on it like 140 to buy Temporal. He told you to buy Obsidian Flames at like 140. And, like tons of other boxes. So he was right about 50 fucking things, but he's wrong about one. I wouldn't even be mad, like 100%. I wouldn't be mad at Vapor at all if, let's say, these did drop. And I mean, I didn't buy Prismatic just because Vapor said it's good. I mean, I bought it for my own reasons of I believe in the set, and I want to have some of it around if I ever decide I want to rip some open for a good time and chase the Umbreon that I can, and I don't have to rip open my Evolving Skies ETB. So there were reasons why I bought Prismatic, not just because of the investability and the good deals. It's just, I wanted to have some if prices just skyrocket and I can't get it anymore. But so let's say Vapor's wrong. And that's the thing I don't like about this community is if you're wrong about one thing, it is like career shattering as a YouTuber that you are looked at as, either you were hyper shilling people into it so you could somehow make money, which I don't understand that because I've watched Vapor for years. The guy has never tried to make a dime off of any of his subscribers. His advice is free. He doesn't have enough subscribers to even make money from it. So you can't fault the guy if he's wrong about something or right about something. And, I'll be honest, anything I've ever watched from Vapor and myself, we give you guys the honest take from us and what we're buying and what we believe in. And, like, I feel like, and a lot of us, like some people, we catch all the shit. Everyone thinks we're scalpers, we're scalper this, scalper that, but really, most of us are the only people that are brave enough to risk our own money, and we want to have this stuff sealed, laying around just in case something crazy happens with it. So I don't like that at all. That like he catches the slack of being like people think he's a loser, people think he's a scalper. Like he just catches so much shit, and that guy's literally just telling you like what he thinks is good deals. You know what I mean? Same with myself. Like I catch like the slack of like, oh, you're a fucking scalper this, a scalper that, and it's just like no, I'm the only person that will spend the money because most people won't. Like half the stuff I buy, it's just like people dump it on me, and I'm just like whatever, I'll buy it, just throw it in my collection. So, but I want to just say that, like me personally, Vapor, if you watch any of my stuff, I respect your channel, I respect your beliefs, and I don't say that very often about many people on this channel. So feel honored, honestly, because you know I'm not a huge fan of like Pokédean, where like that guy, or like Unlisted Leaf, where they don't give any advice whatsoever, but they have like a million subs. So I feel like channels like me and Vapor are like so extremely underrated because we're giving you like our raw takes. And at the end of the day, Vapor just wants, like, he's giving you his takes so he can have a discussion with his audience because he enjoys it. And I do the same thing. I'm not trying to make money from this. I just like to hear other people's opinions, have a nice polite discussion about what we think of things, and, see if we differ in opinions, see if we're if we all believe roughly the same thing, and, like, and just go from there. And then see if we're right in a year or two. And, some of your more loyal subscribers, it's like, yeah, well, we'll check in a year or two and see which one of us is right. Like me and my one friend, I bought Twilight Masquerade. He bought Paldean Fates. It was a little bit more, Paldea Evolved. And it's just like, we were like, well, let's see which one does better in like 3 years. Just as a fun, competition. Not like either one of us are like hoping to get rich from it. It's just like, let's just see what happens. See who was right about something. And so far, he's won that debate on Paldea, but it was more expensive. And I believed in Paldea more myself, but I just couldn't find any to buy, and he could, so I kind of had to pick Twilight. So, yeah. So that's just that. I think Vapor is just a respected voice in the community, and I don't feel that it's fair that he's looked at as like some evil scalper and, like a hyper shiller to show you into Prismatic so you get scammed. Like, I don't sense that with Vapor at all. Same with like Alpha Investments too. Like, I don't really sense these guys as like just straight scammers. You know what I mean? Like, they're giving you, and including myself, we give you the best advice with the knowledge we have and our years in the hobby. And if we're wrong about it, people are wrong. Not everyone's right. And, like let's say Lost Origin cases. I'm bullish on them. Vapor's bullish on them. We both believe in them, especially right now. There's not a case premium. Let's say they drop down to $2,000 in some miracle. Um, like you can't really be mad because we gave you the best advice we possibly could at the time. Like the set's not being reprinted, so it should just continue to climb. Like it's just so you can't really be mad at YouTubers when they gave you the best advice they could. None of us can straight predict the future, or we would all be like trillionaires. So yeah, like that's just my point. And instead of looking at like Vapor as a scalper, I would actually like say he should be honored in the community because he has spent so much time talking to you guys and explaining things and saying, the history of the hobby because he loves and enjoys the hobby. And that he's not just some evil scalper trying to hyper show you. So I just want to throw that out there. Vapor, if you watch my videos, man, highly respect you, highly respect your opinions. And trust me, I don't say that about a lot of people in this community because I genuinely hate 90% of the Pokemon community, the YouTubers especially. So, yeah, I mean, take that with a grain of salt. But, yeah, so I just wanted to break that out in this video and actually, commemorate Vapor for all the hard work he's put in this community and say that he should be a respected voice in the community and at least acknowledged. Because who knows, if Prismatic drops and it might go back up in 4 years and he looks like a genius. So I love the passion that he has in the hobby, and I respect passion out of anybody compared to like someone like Unlisted Leaf that doesn't even care. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one and keeping it short, and we're out.